Aquarius, how are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of February. This is your love and relationship reading. So for the majority of you, this is going to resonate with you in connection to a romantic partner. And for the rest of you, for example, if you're single, this is just going to resonate with you in connection to any other relationship you have in your life, your coworker, your boss, your friend, the friend of a friend, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your daughter, your son, anybody that you're dealing with that you have a connection, a relationship to right now, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. I would like to use this one. It's called the Astro Matrix Tarot. This is what it looks like, guys. All right. Aquarius, let's begin. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening with you right now? Aquarius, let's see. Show me Aquarius. I want to see Aquarius. What's going on with my dear Aquarius? You have the 10 of Swords. Okay. So, listen to me. Who cares what you have just been through, okay? Who cares what has taken place? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you find yourself in a place, my dear Aquarius, where everything is going to get better. It absolutely is. So that's something you need to know, okay, Aquarius? No matter how bad you think things are, perhaps this is about a relationship, the state of a relationship, or maybe something that you have going on in your life. Who knows? Listen, yes, maybe it looks pretty bad because it's the 10 of Swords. But with the 8 of Swords reverse, it says, listen, I know what it looks like, right? I know. It looks terrible. Maybe it looks like there's no coming back from this. There's no, there's not a possibility I'm hearing of a situation, of a relationship to get better. Maybe this is about you. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, look at me. There's just no way that this can go well for me. Well, with the 8 of Swords reverse, it says, calm down, okay? Calm down. Yes. Things went wrong. Sure. They definitely did. Listen, I'm not going to say that that things are perfect, because they're not. But 8 of Swords again says, this is only making room for something better. Okay? This is only making room for something better. There is so much room for improvement, guys. There is. So this is more so an opportunity, guys, to stand up, dust yourself off. Maybe this is about dusting off a relationship, a connection in your life. And, well, believe it or not, anything and everything is possible right now, okay? No matter what it looks like, what you look like, or what the heck is happening. Oh, Lord, no way. Listen, 3 of Swords and then the Devil. This says maybe you're holding on to pain. You're holding on to shame. You're holding on to everything that went wrong. And, well, it's time for you to release and to let go of that, guys. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive somebody else. It's time to turn the page, guys. Close this old chapter behind and start a new one. It's time to release any limiting beliefs it is that you have that are making it seem like maybe there's no way out, there's no solution to whatever it is that we have here. There is a need to release those things, guys, because you're not seeing things clearly at the present moment, okay? Maybe, again, because of what it looks like. I'm not saying it doesn't look bad, but it does look bad. Maybe. But listen, it doesn't have to get worse, okay? You've already been through the worst. So release and let go of whatever's keeping you in this sadness and this suffering. You don't have to suffer anymore. In fact, the Ten of Swords says that the suffering has ended. So if you're still experiencing anything negative from the situation, I'm hearing it's because you yourself are holding on to it. And there's a need to see that the only thing that is holding you back is thinking maybe that nothing good can come from this. Nothing good can come from this. That is a damn lie that you shouldn't be telling yourself, okay? So that's what we have right now, guys. It's okay. It's all right. Let it go. No matter what the heck it is, guys. You made a mistake. Somebody else made a mistake. Oh my goodness. How disappointing. I can't believe this or that. There is a need to allow this situation to open your eyes. Maybe that's the problem. I'm hearing that's the problem. It has opened my eyes so much, and what I'm seeing is and I don't like what this has opened my eyes to. I want to close my eyes. I want to close my eyes. That's what I'm hearing. I want to close my eyes. No. Don't close them. Because whatever it is, okay, that you don't want to see, you have to see it as something good. I'm here because it's that thing. I'm here that you don't want to see, that you're closing your eyes on, that is going to bring you the healing that you need. Perhaps is going to bring the healing to a relationship that's very important for you. There's a need to just rise above the past, guys. And the first step in doing that, guys, is releasing whatever that is by forgiving yourself or forgiving another person. And not choosing to block. I'm hearing the lesson here because the lesson or what you're seeing is just too much to bear. Two of Cups. What is the Ten of Swords, guys? The Ten of Swords is the end of pain and suffering. It's the end of pain and suffering, guys. Stop wallowing in pain, in regret. It's only going to keep you stuck in this it's only torturing you, I guess is what it is. It's only torturing you. And why? I mean, if you can just open your eyes wide and love yourself unconditionally and do the same with another. Love, I'm hearing love is what is needed. Love is all you need. Love for yourself, love for another. And that, okay, is going to bring you relief. It's going to bring you healing. It's going to strengthen a relationship, a connection you have with yourself, as well as a very important relationship in your life. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look, we have the Ten of Cups. Look at that, guys. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you refusing to see? I'm hearing about yourself. What are you refusing to see about? What are you refusing to see? That Four of Cups, look, this person's like, no. And they have their eyes closed. They don't want it. No. What are, this is a person to me that looks disappointed. There is a need to pull your strength from within, guys, and get through this last stage. Last stage, yes, to get through this last stage. Because look, here we have the Phoenix rising. Right? And to me, the Phoenix, to me, look at it. It's going through the transition at this very moment. It's like that last step, right? Where the Phoenix is already rising. They just have to like pull themselves out of this hell, this mess there. And look, this is the Judgment card. So are you judging yourself so harshly? Are you judging somebody else so harshly? The Judgment says that there is so much room for growth here, guys. There is growth here, guys, and growth can be painful. It can. Judgment, there is a strong need to find that strength from within to accept healing. You need to accept healing, guys. You see that? What is it about that? What is it about that, guys? Why are you rejecting healing? Why? Because you like to suffer? Because you've been suffering for so long that you think you deserve to continue to suffer? That can't be it. The Devil and the Three of Swords. I'm hearing forgiveness, okay, will set you free. The truth will set you free. Maybe you feel like you're not ready for whatever this is, whatever this entails. But you absolutely are, guys. You absolutely are. Judgment. And then the Four of Cups. This is about reflecting, perhaps, on something very uncomfortable. This is about reflecting, making amends, coming to terms with a situation, things that you would much rather not, but that you need to. You need to put this behind you. You're in the last stage, my dear. What is the Judgment, guys? The Judgment is about looking back on your past experiences, which entails what? Well, reflecting on actions that were taken, certain experiences. I'm hearing, and well, judging them from the place where you are now. What do you see? What don't you like? The Judgment gives you the opportunity to transform yourself. If there's something about yourself that you don't like, or maybe there's something about somebody else that very much disappointed you, well, this Judgment says, guys, that there's a need to forgive and leave and put that aside, and to, I'm getting for many of you, forgive. Again, forgive yourself, forgive others. And use this experience to transform your life. Happiness is there. Happiness is there. Happiness is here. I mean, but you are tied to ego. Somebody here is. What is this devil representative of? What is that devil? What is so hard? What is so hard to accept? What is so hard to acknowledge? Eight of Swords reverse. What is so hard? What is impossible? What do you feel you cannot do? And why? Do you know that there is love? Do you know that there is forgiveness here for you? All you have to do, I'm hearing, is accept it. That's it. It's already here for you. You don't have to continue to go through this, whatever this is, guys. There is relief already there waiting for you. You see that? It's the 10 of Cups. It's almost like just walking out of that hell and stepping into this 10 of Cups. It's already there. So what is it this means, guys? It means that it means everything is okay. It means all you have to do is, I'm hearing, confront your past, confront something in the past. And what the judgment as well, I see it as consequences and repercussions, right, for past actions. You know, the judgment, like right now I'm thinking about you meeting God, right? Like it's time to answer to your past. What, like, you know, right now I'm seeing this big book and there's a bunch of dates and it's your life, somebody's life here, and it's like, okay, this day. What about this day? What about that day? I don't really want to talk about it. Okay, well, that's fine. Go back in your tomb. Go back and lay down. Because you're not ready, but you are ready to, I mean, come alive again. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Who is they? They is the other person. Whoever else this is about. Let's see. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? All right. We have the 7 of Cups and it's reversed. The 7 of Cups reversed tells me that I feel like there's like right now I'm hearing this person understands. Look at this, guys. Here at the bottom, we have the Hierophant. Oh my goodness, this is powerful, guys, because look, right under the Hierophant, which is Shiva, we also have the Death card, get out, and then we have the Lovers. Oh my goodness. What are they thinking? What do they feel? This person's not confused. This person sees things clearly. This person knows what they want. This person knows where it is that they stand. So what does that mean? The 7 of Cups, like right now I'm hearing there is a need to not pretend. Not that you're pretending, but that's just something that I'm getting, okay? Because I'm seeing the 7 of Cups reversed as just knowing and having clarity. Like I understand the dynamics. I understand what happened here. I understand what's going on here. This person as well is thinking, I don't want to be lied to, or I don't want to feel confused. I don't want that foggy mess. What is this person thinking? Again, this person knows what it is that they want, guys. And look, they're walking away from anything that doesn't bring them happiness. So this person isn't looking back. This person is not worried about all that mess over there, because look, they're walking away from it. It's like this person doesn't even care. You see the 7 of Cups being there upright, guys. It could be a big mess. It could be incredibly overwhelming. I feel like this person wants nothing to do with that. Anything that is going to cloud this person's judgment, that is going to make them feel like, I'm hearing that's going to overwhelm them. like they don't want nothing to do with that, and they're not looking back, guys. Something it is that you should know is that this person has already figured things out, however that resonates, and they have absolutely no desire, I'm hearing, to revisit whatever that is. They just want to move on from it, move towards their happiness, and they're doing that right now. So that's something that you should know. And I feel like you find yourself in that place too, but what's holding you back? Do you know that whatever's holding you back, it doesn't matter. This person is moving on from that. They've moved on from that, guys. Not that it wasn't important, not that it doesn't matter, but they're accepting that they're not going to find happiness in that place. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this person is looking for maybe a brand new start. Absolutely. Look, the Eight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, that's what you should know. They want a brand new start, and that's all that they want to invest their time and their energy into. They don't care about the past anymore. Maybe at some point they did. They don't anymore. There's nothing there, I mean, that they want to figure out or that they want to get sucked into again. Like, no. They don't. All they want is this Page of Pentacles. They want something new. They want something fresh. They want something better. A new beginning, maybe. And I see them being willing and open to doing that. In fact, I feel like this person has already moved on from whatever crazy mess we have back there. They have. I mean, they've sorted things out. Now, Shiva, the Hierophant. So this is all about the relationships in your life, guys. Because it's the Hierophant. I'm hearing loyalty, devotion. This is about staying committed and devoted to those things that matter, to those relationships in your life that are significant, that are valuable. And then we have Kali is the Death card. And then we have the Lovers. So let me tell you about this Death card. The story behind this card is that that's supposed to be Shiva, by the way, but here we have, it's a soldier. But in the story behind Kali standing on Shiva's chest like that is because Kali was in battle. She was killing a bunch of demons, and she was battling a demon that would multiply. So this is a demon that would, every time its blood would spill, like a drop would fall to the floor, it would just create more of the same demon. So you see how that's a problem in a battlefield? So that's symbolic here. That is significant, guys. So there needs to be no more bloodshed, okay? Because that's only going to make things worse, like war. Well, anyways, Kali was able to defeat the demon. I believe that she cut his head or something and drank all of its blood. That's so she didn't spill any of its blood. She killed him that way. But she was still so enraged and angry, even after killing this demon, defeating the demon, that she was just destroying everything. I believe that she was like, stepping on all the dead bodies, and she was just still going and going. And well, if you know anything about Kali, she has a temper. And she has the power to destroy everything, the universe, pretty much. So that's pretty much what was happening there. And all the other gods, they were like, oh my God, they were watching this and they're like, well, something needs to be done. We can't stop her. So Shiva decides to try and stop her. And I think he did once, and then I think he got pushed, or I don't know. And the second time around, he laid down on the floor. And that's when you see this here. And Kali steps on him, and it's only after stepping on him that she realizes, like she snaps out of it, because she realizes that she has just hurt her Shiva, her counterpart. And that's like what makes her stop. So that story there is significant. It's important, guys. It's symbolic. What is that saying? There is a surrender here that happens. Doesn't it with Shiva, when Shiva's just like, I'm just going to go lay there. It's almost like putting yourself at the mercy of somebody else when you know it's a completely bad idea, right? Like, you know what? I don't know about that. It's just, it sounds like either way, I'm just destined to get it, get hurt some way, somehow. That's of significance. There needs to be a surrender here of some sort, guys. Absolutely. There's a surrender here that needs to take place. Putting oneself in a vulnerable position, right? In order to stop the chaos and the madness. Maybe things have gotten way out of control. Like Kali could be representative of somebody that, they've gotten to the point of no return, right? Like they've gone through so much, and that's kind of what happens in this battle. It's like never ending, and she's just like super pissed off, She's just so mad. Oh, there's demons everywhere, and she's fighting them, and she's enraged, and they need to calm down. And what is it that calms her down? It's Shiva surrendering. So for many of you, that's what needs to take place here, a kind of surrender. It's a surrender that needs to take place here. There's something else that I was thinking about. And the destruction that is happening here could be a relationship. Maybe that's what is at stake here. So you choose how this ends. In order for this to end, we could look at it like that. This needs to take place. A surrender here. And the Hierophant, I'm hearing through that act of surrender, what you will be showing is your devotion and your loyalty, I'm hearing, to this person or to this relationship. And that right there, guys, is that decision there, okay? With this Lovers, it's what it's going to take. Because maybe there is somebody here that has walked away already. They've walked away from some mess here that they were just like, feels like they're just fed up with this mess. Because this is delusions, like what's going on here, and the 7, when it's reversed, you've gained some sort of clarity. And that clarity could be, you know what, I just can't do this anymore. Or I just need to move forward. And there's somebody doing that here, whether it's you or Aquarius or Crosswatch or whoever. So, yeah, I do feel like there's been a struggle here. And it does feel like a relationship has been in the process of, has been like destroying itself or something. Is being destroyed. And if Shiva doesn't intervene, it will be destroyed completely. And again, I'm seeing this Hierophant is just a form of a decision, a choice, an action maybe that is taken that shows your love, your respect, your devotion, and your loyalty. Shows how important this is. And that right there, guys, listen, that right there is what is needed. However that resonates, okay? That is what is needed. Interesting. And then at the bottom of the deck, my goodness, look, we have the Empress, and then we have the Two of Cups. That is what it takes to restore balance. That's what it takes to restore balance. You see that? That is what's going to repair. I'm hearing whatever chaos and destruction, okay, has already taken place. Whatever's been damaged here, because there's been damage. This is what is going to repair it. This is what, absolutely, look, you see nature? Look at that. That's what's going to repair the relationship, the connection, guys, right there. There's a trust. There's a trust there, guys. That's all. It's about being vulnerable and just trusting. This is about trusting another person, perhaps with your vulnerability, because that's what Shiva does in that moment. He's putting himself in a very bad predicament, but he does that because he knows, it's like he trusts his counterpart. He knows his counterpart, and they know. It's like Shiva knows in that moment, she's not going to hurt me. She's not going to hurt me. And is that trust there, guys? Is that trust, that vulnerability that saves the day? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful, guys. Okay, so what's next? Like, what's going to be developing? What's going to be developing? Foresight, guys. Foresight. This is what's going to take place next. Future developments. Something I will leave you with that you can look forward to. So let's say immediate future. Immediate future, Holy Spirit, how is this going to be unfolding, developing? Let's see. Future insight, guidance. We have the Star card. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Interesting. We saw this earlier, didn't we? And we saw it next to the Eight of Cups. And what are they thinking and what are they feeling? And we saw it reversed. So this could also be like when we saw it reversed earlier, maybe somebody feels like they have no choice but just to continue in whatever path that they're on. Like they haven't been given another choice, maybe. Right? The Seven of Cups reversed, and then the Eight of Cups. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? So here in what's next, we see it upright. So this is about a choice, right? Because that's the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups says that there's plenty of options. There's plenty of things that you can do here or that can be done. This is also saying that this can go in so many ways, right? This can go in so many ways. That's that Seven of Cups, depending on the choice it is that you make. Doesn't it? And well, we've already seen, okay, what is going to do it. We already know, we saw there what's going to stop the bloodshed. And well, here we have the Star. So I feel like, future energy, I feel like this is somebody like being in a position where, I guess you could think about it like this. They're asking themselves, what am I going to do? What are they going to do? How am I going to resolve this? What can I do to resolve this? This is also somebody that's confused, like, I don't really know what to do or how to do it, or I don't really know. I don't really know. What are my options? What are my choices? I don't really have all the details. I can't really see completely clearly. I'm hearing the answer is simple. It's the star. The answer is simple, guys. The star. It is. It really is. Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? The Two of Swords is you see clearly. The thing is simple. The answer is simple, guys. Gosh, the star is reconciliation. Right? The star is reconciliation. It is healing. That's what it is. And especially so with the Three of Cups right next to it, which is just happiness, being overjoyed. The Two of Swords says, what? There's no need to doubt. There's no need to think about this any further. There's no need to further confuse yourself. I think I started off your reading by telling you guys, like, why is this like this doesn't have to be that complicated. It's not. And if it is, do know that you're making it complicated, whether it's you Crosswatch or you Aquarius, somebody here. Or what's going to happen? What's going to happen? That could also be that. Well, use that, guys. That story with Kali and Shiva. Use that. That's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. Truly, I do feel. This is future. This is what you can expect. Somebody like, oh, I don't know. Am I seeing is this really the right thing to do? Stop thinking about it. It's simple. It's simple, guys. Choose, do know, okay, whether this is you, Aquarius, or maybe this is you, Crosswatcher. Like somebody's being divinely guided here. Somebody's being divinely guided. Somebody already knows. Somebody has already been shown the way. Two of Swords reverse says, listen, stop acting confused. Stop procrastinating, perhaps. Like, listen. The star in the Three of Cups says that, well, this is going to turn out wonderfully. Look at that. This is hope. This is reconciliation. This is happiness. This is being overjoyed. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. That's what you can expect, guys. Look at that. Now we have the Knight of Swords. Let's get one more card. What's up with this Knight of Swords? Give me one more card, Spirit, for this Knight of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Chariot. Listen, there is a need not to hold back anymore. Again, listen. What did we see at the beginning? The Devil and the Three of Swords. You don't have to suffer anymore. But that, listen, it's just going to take somebody to just be vulnerable. That's it. Easier said than done, right? Knight of Swords, like what? There's no time to waste. In fact, there's like a need to rush. I'm here because the more you let Kali, the more you let her dance on the battlefield, the more destruction, the worse is the worse. The more this relationship is going to hurt, or this situation. And well, there is a point where it's just completely destroyed. There is a point where it's just, it can get that. The story doesn't get to that point. But depending, I'm hearing of what somebody decides here. But look, the choice is clear. Choose healing, reconciliation. Choose, to follow divine guidance. Somebody knows what needs to happen here. And the results are going to be a cause to celebrate. There's a need to, in fact, rush. You see that? There's a need to not hold back and to just go for it now. Because again, the more you let Kali over there dance, dance, do her, her victory, her war dance, I mean, the more, the worse it can get. And for many of you, I feel like it's already gotten pretty bad, right? I mean, that's why we're here. That's why this is a problem, right? And well, here we have the Chariot, guys. And again, we see that, the horses is like, go, right? Go. Like, just, that's the way to go for many of you. That's the way to go. You see it? There's a need to be brave. There's a need to be courageous. There's a need, absolutely, perhaps to take a risk, to put yourself in a bad situation. Maybe this feels stupid. Oh, like I am like riding into a bad situation. That's what that Knight of Swords, but there is a need to trust. There's a need to have faith. And there is a need to do this now. Honestly, I feel like there's no time to waste, guys, especially with that Kali we saw there. And no. And from the get-go, from the beginning, just your entire reading, no. This needs to happen now. There's a need to focus. Absolutely, with the Chariot. And to move forward without looking back. Like, no, you can't look back. You can't look back. And there's also a certain energy that is needed here, guys. And I feel like that is courage as well as confidence. Courage and confidence is needed, guys. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. Beautiful energy, guys. That's wonderful. That's what we have. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. What is the Emperor? Gosh, I feel like the Emperor is just representative of a victory. This is honor. Yeah, this is honor, guys. This is honor. This is respect. Honor and respect. All right, let's get an oracle card from these two decks here. Let's use the self-care wisdom cards. Okay, yeah, let's use this one. All right, Aquarius, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you can book a private reading with me. Closing message for Aquarius. We have number one, intention. You know what's funny, guys? Didn't I tell you guys at the beginning to make a list? Did I tell you guys? Maybe I didn't. No, I think that was the previous reading. So in the beginning, I did your reading and I got the Ace of Pentacles and then I got the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles and then the Hierophant. And I think I used another deck and then it just didn't feel right. And I immediately stopped. And then I started your reading again with this deck here, the Astro Matrix. But in that previous reading, guys, I got the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And I told you guys that what I saw was you, Aquarius, or just relationships being a focal point, being very important, and there being an opportunity to invest into a relationship and see it grow and go where it is that you want. But the very first step that you have to do is, I told you guys, make a list and write number one. What is the first thing that you have to do? What's the very first on that list that is going to help you reach your relationship goals? What's the very first thing that you have to do? And pretty much with that Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant, the advice that I gave you guys there was that here we have something very simple. We have something that doesn't have to be so complicated. And that's going to take steps, okay, several steps to make it happen. But what's most important I'm hearing is that very first thing on the list. So make a list and write number 1. What's the very first thing that you have to do? And that's where you need to start. I mean, don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, yeah, no. Baby steps, maybe not baby steps, but step by step. Start off by doing that very first thing, that very first action, whatever that is going to help you with your relationship goals. What if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me that's it. That's it. That's what it says. What's the very first thing you need to do? I mean, so this is not even about them. It's never been about them. It's always been about you. Oh, it's never been about you, Aquarius, cross watcher. It's always been about them. Because here, based on what I'm telling you guys, what's the first thing that needs to be done here that somebody needs to do? What's the very first thing? Well, apparently, is to love themselves. What if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's get some more. Let's get some more cards. Whew, guys, today's Monday and tomorrow, I think I'm going to call it quits already. I have some other things I need to do. And Tuesday, I have a urgent reading that I have to do tomorrow. And those are heavy. So when I get those, I need to make sure that I don't do extra because they really, 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 urgent readings are very tough. Because it's I deal with a regular reading, for example, like a personal reading, the wait time is about 2 weeks. So the energy sits there. And by the time that I get to it, the energy is lighter. Well, with an urgent reading, it's like somebody dumping a big load on me. Boom. And it's at its heaviest. So I take on a lot, if that makes any sense. That's kind of like the way that I like to see it. It says body, guys. Your body deserves your love. Your body deserves your love. So this could be telling you guys that several things. I feel like it's saying that you should love your body no matter where it finds itself, okay? Love yourself, love your body. I mean, treat your body with love and respect and nurture yourself, okay? Maybe this is talking about maybe going and taking a bath. This is about self-love. This is about self-care. Your body deserves your love. I mean, maybe, you're not wanting to eat. That happens to me sometimes where, I don't want to eat and I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat because I'm like, oh, I don't want to get fat or something. And this is saying listen, don't do that. This is talking to me too, right here. Don't do that. Don't treat your body that way. Listen, it's also, this is telling you when it says love your body, it's telling you to listen to your body and what your body needs. And what it needs is love. I mean, it needs your compassion. It needs your compassion and it needs your love. It needs your attention, guys. Your body deserves love. Oh, let's get another card. reassess. You have the right to change your mind. Reassess, you have the right to change your mind. And then it says surrender. Stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. Stop trying to control life. You see, just surrender. Just surrender. Surrender, guys. Surrender control. Surrender to the situation. And that's all that is needed. I've been telling you guys for, throughout your reading, that's what's needed here. Surrender. That is divine intervention, guys, right there. Just, you're being told to just release control and trust. And trust. All right, let's get some cards from this other deck. Aquarius. Let's get it from here. Whispers of love. Whispers of love. I have Virgo and Libra to do. And I'm done for February's love reading. And I'm going to start on the next series. All right. It says true love. This love is a once in a lifetime love. True love. This love is a once in a lifetime love. And then we have slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Look, oh my goodness, here at the corner we have a couple that's dancing. So listen, we saw that in the outcome. And the outcome was, I remember the Three of Cups was there. And what else was there, guys? I forgot what else, but it was pretty good. It was, oh my goodness, the Three of Cups, guys, is such a joyous, your heart is so happy in the Three of Cups. And the beautiful thing about the Three of Cups is that you have somebody else there next to you celebrating. So it's not just you that's happy. It's those around you as well being happy for you. So this could be representative of just like something amazing that's happening in your life. And well, those around you, those that love you, are going to be so happy for you. Slow down. When you are, that's you. You're going to have to slow your butt down. You're going to have to slow your butt down because you're going to be so excited, Aquarius, crosswatcher. Oh my goodness. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Oh my goodness. You're like, I cannot wait. Physical touch is important. Love makes the difference. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat in the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. So this is about encouragement, guys. And it's saying a simple, pat in the back does it. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. The only thing that is real is love. That's that Seven of Cups. Like, what's real? The only thing that's real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love, guys. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. One more card and I'm out. And I'm going to get it from this other deck. The Spirit Oracle. Yeah, let's use this one. Haven't used it. All right, closing message, closing message. This is the last one, Aquarius. Closing message for my dear Aquarius. Ooh, this one right here. You saw it flip? It says flame of love. Oh, nice. And it says divine will. And then it says dreaming of you. Oh, there's another card. Okay, maybe 4 cards instead of 1. All right, let's read all of these, guys. Look, and it says blessings, blessings, blessings. All All right, so we started off with this one. It says, allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through an illusion and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. Flame of love. Allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions. Love, this is about unconditional love, guys, and embracing that. Yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion. Look at that. The healing power of love, guys, will help you burn through all illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. Then we saw this, right? Divine will. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust, let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience, all manifest in perfect timing. Then we have this, right? Dreaming of you. Someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection and healing. And finally, we have responsibility. And it says, do what feels right for you above all else. It is important to please all parties in the present situation. It is impossible. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. That didn't sound right. Okay. Do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. This is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.